Hi, welcome to Channel Trading. We primarily talk about the three channels. All our trading is around three channels that we draw. It's a 2-minute chart. The three channels that we draw are all Eastern times: 3 a.m. London Open, 9:30 Eastern is New York Open, and 10:30 a.m. And I'm drawing three channels and closing the first candle, the 2-minute candle, and how the price action and the price interacts around these channels is how I trade. The whole intent of my trading and the strategy is to have very high probability trades with minimal losses. You will have losses like any other strategy, but you're minimizing your losses. And with consistency, you're able to make profits. And my trading strategy involves entering the trades with 2 contracts. I get out of the first contract in about 4 ticks or $1, sometimes more if I feel confident. And the second contract, I let it run, but I do move my stop loss to break even, and then I keep trailing the loss, a stop loss. Okay, that's my trading strategy, or at least how I enter. And apart from the three channels, I have yesterday's close, VWAP, and also the pivots, daily and weekly pivots. Okay, so as soon as I saw this, typically, as I mentioned in one of my previous videos, I always enter after I see the proof. I do not enter halfway through this or anything like that. I have to see the proof and then I'll enter. I'm 2 minutes late to the party, but believe me, it really helps in the big scheme of things. You'll never lose big amounts or big money. So after this happens, it's very bearish. I'm thinking, okay, it's going to go down because all the prior price action showed it's trending down. So I put 1 tick underneath this to go short. Nothing happened. And then the next thing that happened was it penetrated. It didn't do anything. It came back into the channel. So this kind of tells me that there is not much selling going on at this point. I wait. Now I'm at this point. I'm waiting for it to do something major, go up and come back down or something like that. But it went out and in so many times on this channel. I wasn't thinking of anything. I thought if it breaks this particular candle, then I'm going to go long, right? And then I'm going to get my one, and then I'm going to on the first contract, and then I'm going to write it, and I'm going to put my thing below this. And that's exactly what I did. I took the trade 1 tick above this, and I left it underneath this. And as it was going up, I just kept moving up, and I think I got out somewhere here. Okay, so that was pretty good. Almost, I would say, close to 14 points. Okay. The other thing is, okay, now we go to the 9:30 channel. Again, very, very strong. It blew through the VWAP, and this is very strong candle. So I put 1 below this, and I got my 1 tick. And then the second one, I just broke even. So there's nothing there. And then once it came back up into the channel, and I saw this price action where it's tracking the E21 EMA, I kind of knew this is something. The pattern that you see is it comes up and it tracks the 21 EMA, and 21 EMA is acting like a support. And then on top of it, it's not going below halfway point. Kind of knew it might potentially go up, but I wasn't feeling very confident because of this. You have support, I mean resistance here, and I wasn't too sure, so I just didn't do anything anywhere, and I just let it ride. And at this point, I entered another trade here to ride. Okay, and then later in the day, when it came down, it just broke through this. It went through all the way. I entered here, went to the I took this. I got 1 profit and 1 break even. And then on this particular channel, this is a 9:30 channel, it came down and it came out. It bounced off of the support. Again, I went long here briefly, and that was that. But as you can see, there's a lot of price action and the reactivity around these channels. It's not very clean today, but that's what it is. You keep looking at it every day, working on it every day, and it will greatly enhance your trading. And also, whenever I enter anywhere, at the most, I'm getting out. See, when I entered this, my stop was here, right? I entered here and my stop was here. And all I'm losing is this 1 candle. That too, if I got one there and if it is tracking back, I just get out. Okay. So that's the whole point of my trading, is to conserve the capital and also to work around these channels, because these are very objective, they're times. And then today's price action looks kind of funny, but I want to show you that. But a lot of times there is beautiful interaction with these channels. And in a future video, I'll tell you why there is so much interaction of price action around these three channels. Okay, thank you. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. And I'll talk to you in a future.